Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Our inspiration for today is going to be Crafter's Companion Creator Card. I have the Nostalgic Christmas collection, so it's going to be this one and this one, so the ornaments and the deer. So we are going to work on both of those, and I will show you just how simple and easy and give you some ideas on what you can do with these. So let's get started. So we are going to start with this one is actually called Nostalgic Christmas. So we're gonna actually start with this one. So in this one, you're gonna get 2 dies. So you're gonna actually get the actual die and the outer frame for the die. So pretty much the concept of the creator card is to have a card base and cut into the card. So like I have a card base here, so what you can do just quick and fast is you would take the actual designer frame die, not the outer one, just this one, and you would, the front of your card, you'd lay this down with some tape, low-tack tape, and then you would just run it through. And when you're done, you'll have this design into your card and you're all set. That is the quickest way to do it. If you want to advance, then I'm going to show you what I've done. So I've actually cut out this separate, and I use the frame. So cut it out, and what I'm doing is I cut it out like 4 times. So I have a green as my base, and then I cut out red, I cut out gold, and also silver. And what I'm doing is I am cutting away the pieces, and I'm just overlaying them. So I'm taking the gold, I cut a piece of the gold out, and I'm going to lay it over top of here. And then as well for this one, I've done silver. So that's another way of doing it. These will not be wasted because as you do other cards, you can use this ornament and that one for other cards. So save these, do not throw these away. So that's a way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down. You can put these through your Xyron or you can use your glue. So I've went ahead and glued down those pieces. So now you also can use this frame as the background. So I did go ahead and cut that out. And I've chosen to go with a matte red. So what I'm going to do is adhere this down so that I'll have my background. So like I said, this is just other ways to do it. So I'm just going to go around with my glue and glue this down. So there's so many ways that you can do this and use this. I'm going to show you as well the reindeer one. We're going to do as you can see, these are quick, so we're able to do them both in this video. And I'm going to show you a different way to do it for the reindeer. So this part, if you have like the larger Xyron, you can use this and run it through your larger Xyron, because this gets a little annoying when you have to do all these little pieces. But I'm going to do my best to get this laid down. Yeah, I may have to take it away a minute so I can see. I'm maneuvering it around so that it should fit perfectly, but I'm just trying to stay in camera's view, and I'll just I'll trim that off. So that's down. And then what I also want to do, of course I have to add my bling. So I've cut out some ribbons and glitter paper, and I'm just going to put these with the ornament. So I'm going to set that like right here, and you can just make this, personalize it, add things to it. But like I showed you, if you just want to cut into a card and add a sentiment, you're good to go. Quick card, and it's still pretty, even all in just one color. So then I have my card base. So I'm gonna glue this down to my card base. And even when you do the paper piecing, like changing the colors, it's not really time consuming. Just cut out all of your colors and then just snip them out. It really didn't take that long. So that one is finished. How quick was that? Maybe 3 minutes max. Just, you know, add in the few minutes to run it through your machine and die cut it. So let me show you another project that I did with this, and then we'll get started on the reindeer. So I did it here the same way, just in pastel colors. So I did the same thing. I just cut it out in one color and then paper pieced it. Okay, put a background, and this one I just used some 3D tape to lift it up. So that's that one. And then I also made this. So I have this box here I made. So just a box. So what I did was, for my base, for my box lid, and you know, you cut out your box, and in the middle of your box you would just lay the die down and cut it out. And I just put some acetate behind it for a window, added some gems, of course, and of course glitter ribbons. So those are the 3 that I have worked on so far with the nostalgic Christmas. So with the ornaments, so just really quick cards, and even the box didn't take long either. I just scored, you know, just score your lines and fold it, and yeah, really quick. So those are the 3. So now let's go ahead and get started on the next one. So the next one is going to be the reindeer, which is here. So this one you also get 2 dies as well. So the same thing, you'll get that frame or that outer frame, and you'll get the actual designer die. So same concept, nothing is different, but I'm going to show you how you can do some things different. So for this particular one, we are going to do a shaker card. So what you're going to need is a card base. So I have my card base, I have a layer, okay, and then you're going to cut out your actual thing. So what I did was I took a piece of cardstock, and you're going to put this on it and put your frame around it, okay, and it'll come out like this. Then you will need a piece of acetate to fit, okay. So let's go ahead and get that adhered down to the card base. So I'm just going to glue this down. I'm struggling here. Okay, so just get this down. Perfect. Okay, so then once we have that down, and then I'm not going to piece any, for this particular project, I'm not going to piece any paper. I'm going to leave it as is with the silver, but I will show you other projects that I've done. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and put some adhesive on our acetate to glue this down, so that we can, and only do your the frame, do not put glue here. Okay, you of course will need some things that will shake up in your card, so you want to think about what you're going to put in there, if you're going to put beads or sequins, glitter, all of that stuff. So then I'm just going to go ahead and lay this over top, and we got to let that dry. So I'm going to let that dry. You will need some foam tape. So I will be using this double-sided tape, foam tape. I'll be using that. And I'm just gonna have to cut it into pieces and then put it all around this frame. Okay, so let me show you quickly how that's done. I will not have you wait while I'm doing that, but I want to show you. So this I pick up from Dollar Tree. It's mounting tape. So you just take your tape. If you have score tape, that's wonderful. So just make sure you stay away from your scene and just go around your frame with the foam tape. Okay, I'll do a little and I'll come right back. So I went ahead and added the score tape or 3D foam tape around the edge, staying away from my scene. So now what I want to do before I start adding my shaker pieces, if you have an anti-static bag, you can use that. I'm just using a dryer sheet or a fabric softener sheet, and that's just so that the shaker pieces won't have so much static to move around. So now what we're going to do is just take our pieces and drop them in. So I have some snowflakes that I'm just going to use, and I will also add some glitter. I'm going to grab a few more snowflake pieces, and I got these snowflakes from the Crafter's Companion Glistening Snowflakes collection. So those are gonna go there. And then I want to add glitter, of course. So I'm gonna add my glitter. Okay. And so this is super easy and a very fun card. So then now what you do is you take your card base, try to line it up, and you will lay it over. I'm gonna maybe out of the camera view a little because I want to make sure I line this appropriately. Because you usually get one chance to get it right. Okay, I'm just over here trying to get it right. All right. Uh-oh, I just made a boo-boo. Accidentally messed my paper up a little. Okay, so once you get it in, I accidentally scratched my paper here, so whatever, but it's in there, and there's snow in there and snowflakes. Can you see it? I know it's tough with the shaking and the camera, but I'll just go like this so you see it. And then right here I bent my paper a little bit. This was before I filmed, so I decided to get a ribbon and cover that up. Don't you love your embellishment for your mistakes? So I'm just going to sit that right there so it's less noticeable. And this is our shaker card. So make sure your everything's secure, because I need to push this down, because if not we will have fallout. And I saw that I did not press this side down. Okay, there we go. And let me just get my little broom and just sweep a little. So if you shake your card and there's glitter or sequins or whatever's falling out, check for gaps in your tape, because you should be good. Okay, so that's our card, and I want to show you two other cards that I made with it. So that's the shaker, and then I have, where are they? Oh, right here. So I made this one with the deer. you see it? So I made this one, and then I made this one here. So I made a pop-up card. So those are the 3 for the reindeer. What do you guys think? And then the 3 for the nostalgic Christmas. So my box and the one we did together, and then the pastel. So I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys are inspired, and yeah, if you get this, hopefully you have some ideas. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.